From Los Angeles back in the 1970s to St. Louis back in the late 1990s, early 2000s. And then back to Los Angeles in the late 2010s to the 2020s. From the fearsome foursome to the greatest show on turf to just simply the LA Rams. That's Super Bowl 34, Super Bowl 56. Ram fans across the nation, Ram fans across the world. The playmaker Donnell Salins here, and you have turned into Ramily Talk. Horns up, Rams house, let's go. Time to talk Rams football. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Ramily Talk. The season is underway, and we pretty much all know what took place opening night. But I still have to recap opening night and then look forward to week 2. But it was a good thing to be back to do another season of Ramily Talk. And you know, I'm not going to take too much on your time here on this beautiful Thursday on the 15th of September. So let's just go ahead, just get this out the way right here and right now. Opening night, the Super Bowl champions unveiled that beautiful banner. And then it was time to play Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills. And we got our ass whooped. We got our asses handed to us by the Bills. 31-10. Everybody knows the score. You pretty sure you know the stats, but if not, I may read it to you once again. Josh Allen, 26 for 31, 297 yards, 3 touchdowns, 2 picks, 10 carries, 56 yards, and a touchdown. Stephon Diggs, 8 catches, 122 yards, a touchdown. Gabriel Davis, 4 catches, 88 yards, a touchdown. Their offense was just unstoppable. Now, our defense did make some turnovers. Shout out to Troy Hill for making his return and picking off one of those 2 picks. Terrell Lewis made a hell of a play, even though I believe Isaiah McKenzie didn't hold on to the ball the way he should have. But Josh Allen and Terrell Lewis came up with the pick. You also had 2 fumbles by 2 running backs, Zach Moss and James Cook for the Buffalo Bills that turned into another turnovers. It was damn good. Defense did everything they could to keep us in the game, but the offense sputtered. Matthew Stafford, 29 for 41, 240 yards passing, a touchdown, and 3 interceptions. Darrell Henson started at running back, 13 carries, 47 yards. Cam Akers was the backup, 3 carries, 0 yards. Cooper Kupp picked up where he left off at, 13 receptions, 128 yards, and a touchdown. The new acquisition of Allen Robinson. 1 catch for 12 yards on 2 targets. 1 catch for 12 yards on 2 targets. So you telling me our starting running back, who was supposed to be Cam Akers, became the backup running back for Darrell Henderson, and our big wide receiver acquisition, who we talked about doing all offseason, Allen Robinson, 2 targets, 1 catch, 12 yards. And Sean McVay, that was not the idea we had going into opening nights. It's not the idea we had in opening night. It's not the idea. It's called it what it is. That is not what we expected. We wanted to see Cam Akers. We wanted to see Allen Robinson. We knew Cooper Kupp was going to do. We understood what Cooper Kupp's the triple crown wide receiver. We knew what the connection between him and Stafford was. But we wanted to see Stafford to Robinson. We wanted to see Cam Akers beat out Marshall Faulk. Oh, and by the way, Von Miller came back, got his championship ring, was on the Bills, and got 2 and Matthew Stafford twice. and caused hell for the whole entire offensive line. Because that Bill defensive line got off on our offensive line. They never blitzed the entire game. And they got to Stafford 7 times. The Von Miller effect, should I say? It's the Von Miller effect. Our D-line, we got to Josh Allen twice. Didn't look as prolific as the Bills did. The fact they ain't even blitzed to get to Stafford 7 times. To get 3 interceptions. It's just, it amazes me. It amazes me how that is. You know, there was an article on ESPN talking about how this took place between Cam Akers and Coach McVay, and it's on ESPN. It is by Sarah Barshop. And it says that McVay didn't see enough urgency with the opportunities from Cam Akers. So you have to be talking about practice. You obviously have to be talking about practice because this is just the first game and you only gave Akers the ball 3 times. And he is our best running back. He is our best running back going forward. So I don't know. I just don't know what is going on between McVay and Cam Akers. Whatever it is, we need to define a solution because we need Cam Akers on the field. I like Darrell Henderson. I really do. But Cam Akers is a better all-around back than Darrell Henderson. I need number 3 on the field a lot more than what I saw on Thursday. Okay. Now Stafford. I'd say Allen Robinson had 2 targets. He caught one of them for 12 yards, right? Cooper Kupp caught 13 passes on 15 targets, which is a hell of a stat and hell of a catch radius on target. Okay, that's a hell of a raise. We understand Cooper Kupp is your man. Cooper Kupp's your guy. We understand it. But you raised so much about Allen Robinson, how he's big, how he goes up, gets balls, how he makes it easy for the quarterback to put the ball anywhere that he needs to put it at, and Robinson's going to get it. You didn't give him the opportunity. You didn't give him opportunity. I mean, come on. We needed Allen Robinson. But, you know, Allen Robinson, being the professor that he said, hey, he trusts Matthew Stafford. He trusts the coaching staff. They will get it right. They will get this rectified. And Allen Robinson will be seeing the ball. Sean McVay said he needs to do better, obviously, of getting Allen Robinson more involved in the game. Okay? Matthew Stafford said he needs to spread the ball more than stop looking at Cooper Kupp. Y'all saying all the right stuff. I need y'all to show it on the field, damn it. I need y'all to show it on the field. Because I don't know what was going on. Bill scored 10 points straight. We come back and tie it up. And it's like, okay, we have a shot. We got blitzed in the second half. They got blitzed in the second half and there's nothing we can do about it. And then Jalen Ramsey. Now, I understand you had surgery on both shoulders. And so you might not be fully 100%. But Stephon Diggs was not playing Thursday. Stephon Diggs was a man who felt disrespected by everybody in the National Football League and everybody who talks about the National Football League because last year it was all about Cooper Kupp. Led the league in catches, led the league in receiving yards, and led the league in receiving touchdowns. Stephon Diggs came to that game to make a statement. 8 catches, 122, and a touchdown. I think he wanted to make a statement that y'all must have forgot who I am. Even though Cooper Kupp had 13 catches for 128 and a touchdown. So he already has to lead over Stephon Diggs in catching and receiving yards, and they tied for touchdowns already. Just throwing that out there. But Stephon Diggs said, hey, I am one of the top receivers in the league too, damn it. Y'all must have forgot who I am. Because we talked about Cooper Kupp. We talked about OBJ. We talked about Devontae Adams. Somehow, some way, Stephon Diggs' name got left out of it. I don't know why. I don't know how. But yeah, oh yeah, Deebo Samuel's name was in there. If I remember correctly. But Stephon Diggs came out and made a statement. Like, y'all must have got who I am. I am one of the best receivers in the damn league. And I'm going to come prove it to you against the Super Bowl defending champ, who has one of the best all-pro corners in the league, and Jalen Ramsey. Even though they ain't match up that much, to be honest. That was all over the field. Troy Hill got more of a matchup with Stephon Diggs than Jalen Ramsey, but there's nothing here or there. So, it's just some things. It's just something that happens. But hey, things happen. These things happen, and there's nothing that can be said or done or whatnot. So that's that. I'm gonna hop off of here, and I'm gonna take a quick break, give you a word from my sponsors, and then when I come back, we're gonna preview week 2 before we get out of here. We'll be right back. The Playmakers blog is proudly to announce that it is sponsored by Fanatics. Fanatics, where you can get all your official licensed sports gear, memorabilia, whether it's for the National Football League, the National Basketball Association, Major League Baseball, National Hockey League, or even International Soccer League, or even college sports. So rep your team, rep the hardware, get comfortable, because Fanatics is the way to go, where sports fans shop and official license everything. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for hanging in there. Welcome back to Ramily Talk. By the way, take advantage of the deals and Fanatics. Hit the link in our show notes. Fanatics, get all your Ram gear, get everything you need for your Rams, to rep the Rams, to show you that you are Ramily, like I do. And hit that link below, get your deals done. And today, I believe they have a. Let me go back and find it. I was just looking at it. I believe it was 25% off today on Fanatics that we got going on right now. Yeah, 25% off site wide, and that is good. And that's going good to, I believe, this weekend, this Saturday, I believe. So go ahead and get your Ramily gear. Go ahead and get your 25% off on your order, and work the Rams. So now we get that out the way. It's on to week 2. Week 2 should. Week 2 should. I'm saying it multiple times because there's an emphasis to this. Should be a bounce back game. It should be a bounce back game, but we always say when it comes to football, and especially the NFL, even given Sunday. Because now that we took our ass whooping on opening night, we stay home, and the Atlanta Falcons comes into town to take a shot at the defending champions. Okay. Nobody is giving the Falcons a chance to win this game, okay? Okay. According to ESPN Football Power Index, there is a 81.6% chance the Rams is going to take out the Falcons, with the Falcons having an 18.2% chance of winning this game and pulling off the upset. Falcons, just like the Rams, on 1-1. But unlike the Rams, they blew a lead yet again. Falcons going to be the Falcons. They had a 16-point lead going to the fourth quarter over their arch rivals, the New Orleans Saints. And Jameis Winston and Michael Thomas brought them all the way back. Matter of fact, let me go look at those numbers for Jameis Winston and Michael Thomas. Who, by the way, Michael Thomas finally made his return after missing a year. I think it was a year or two. There's all types of stuff that was going on with him. Let's go here. Jameis Winston, 23 for 34, 269, 2 touchdowns. Taysom Hill was more the running back than anybody else. 4 carries, 81 yards, and a touchdown. Alvin Kamara had 9 carries for 39 yards. Mark Ingram had 4 carries for 22 yards, so the running game wasn't doing nothing. Oh, yeah, newly acquired Jarvis Landry for the New Orleans Saints. 7 catches, 114. Michael Thomas, 5 catches, 57 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Both coming in the fourth quarter to help bring that comeback of the Saints down 16 against the Atlanta Falcons in the ATL. Atlanta is known for it blowing leads. It just amazes me how the Falcons just like to blow leads. But now, as we get back into week 2 preview, Marcus Mariota, the new quarterback for the Falcons, 20 for 33, 215. He had 12 carries for 72 yards on the touchdown. Cordell Patterson, the Swiss Army knife for the Atlanta Falcons, 22 carries, 120 yards on the touchdown. They first round draft pick Drake London from USC, 5 catches, 74 yards in his debut in the NFL. Not a bad debut, that's pretty good. Defense had 4 sacks on Jameis Winston, and you still lost the game, 27-26. This game here should not be competitive. Caesar Sports has this game as a 10.5 favorite for the Rams. Now, their offense was much better than the Rams, but I mean, you play a great Saints defense, but we played the Bills. But nevertheless, this is a 4:05 Eastern Standard Time kickoff, which is 1:05 Pacific Time out there in the West Coast. On Fox. The Rams must send a message to the NFL, to everybody in the league, because we are the reigning, defending world champions. And last Thursday was just a game that we needed to wake our asses up, because we forgot we are on top and everybody trying to knock us off, which the Buffalo Bills did. But this one of 17 games. There's 16 more to play. In week 2, when the Falcons come in, you will get the full effect of the Los Angeles Rams, the reigning, defending Super Bowl champions. Now, Marcus Mariota is somewhat similar to Josh Allen, because he can run with the football. He can throw it. He don't throw it in the level that Josh Allen throws it. Cordell Patterson is a very difficult player to deal with, because he can run the ball back as he does for the Atlanta Falcons. That's the main running back. But he can split out wide and go back and play wide receiver, because he did play wide receiver when he first came into the league, which is interesting. I want to see how Drake London progresses from week 1 to week 2. But it's simple for us. I need to see Cam Akers involved in the game plan. I need to see Allen Robinson involved in the game plan. I know what you're gonna do with Cooper Kupp. Line, can you protect Matthew Stafford better than what you did against the Buffalo Bills? Defense, you got turnovers. That's good. You got turnovers. I like that. Tua Hill got him a pick. Terrell Lewis got him a pick. We covered a couple of fumbles. Okay, we have 4 turnovers again. We got 4 takeaways against the Bills. Okay, but Aaron Donald, Leonard Floyd, Terrell Lewis, Dwayne Gaines, Ashawn Robinson. Can y'all get pressure on Marcus Mariota and not let him escape the pocket and use his legs to be damaging? Sean McVay, call and get a play. Make a better game plan, okay? You know you can scheme ways to get people over. You can scheme ways to get people the ball. You have done it with Robert Woods and Cooper Kupp. You've done it with OBJ and Cooper Kupp. You've done it with Van Jefferson. You've done it with a lot of different players. Oh, and by the way, if we need to, if we can't rely on Tutu Atwell, I don't know. Maybe a guy by the name of Lance McCutcheon can see the field, please. I don't know. He had a great preseason. You know, he made the team. But I need to see him on the field. What can he do when we actually have starters versus starters on the field for a 60-minute game? If you can't depend on Tutu Atwell. I'm just asking the question. I'm just asking, okay? Can we just do that? Can we just do that? Okay? That's all I'm saying. Because I want to win. I want to win. I know y'all want to win. Ram Nation wants to win. The Ramily wants to win, okay? We need a win. And there's no better way to win this game right here. Because after this, we go to Arizona. And we go to San Francisco for a Monday night in back-to-back weeks. So yeah, let's get a win on our belt and get ready for Arizona next week. That's all we asking for. And like I said, I'm not gonna take too much of your time. That's all I want to get off my chest. I got what I needed. I hope y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. Y'all enjoy your weekend. Enjoy your football as I will. And then we will be back next week, and we're gonna see how our Rams looked at against the Falcons as we get ready for the Arizona Cardinals. Y'all have a good one. Thank you for listening to your new episode of Ramily Talk. And if you enjoyed the episode, go ahead and subscribe to the podcast on your favorite platform, whether it be Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, and whatever else that you listen to Ramily Talk on. And for those of you who are iTunes and Apple Podcast lovers, leave us a rate and review on those, and we'll gladly know how we're doing. Until next time, Don the Playmaker signing off.